Today we're going to have a look at some insurance. So what happens if you're injured at work? In South Australia we have a program called WorkCover. When you have a job, your employer pays a small amount to the government in case there are any accidents, injuries at work, and you can't work, that you will still get paid. And to do that they pay a little bit extra on top. This amount is calculated based on how much you are paid, or remuneration. And there are some things that we do and do not include. Depending on your job and where you work, different amounts are paid. So for example, if you work in a mine site, you're going to have to pay a lot more WorkCover insurance because you're more likely to have an injury compared to someone that might be an accountant that's sitting at a desk. They'll only have to pay a smaller rate. So as I said, it's based on the amount you're paid, your remuneration, and you pay a rate based on that. Some of the things that we do and do not include are things like your wages and salary, so that's what you paid, any bonuses, annual leave, commission, anything like that. What isn't included are termination payments and reimbursements, things that the employee pays. So if I go and get some dry cleaning done and then I'm paid that money back, that's not included. So really important to remember, reimbursement, termination payments are not included. So let's have a look at an example. Dental practice pays the following amounts to its employees in September: gross wages, uniform allowance, meal allowance, annual leave loading, employer superannuation contributions, reimbursements of dry cleaning expenses, premium rate plus a penalty. Now, this penalty is really important. If you get a bonus, you should take it away. If you get a penalty, add it on. So people are penalised if they've had unsafe practices at work. So if they've had an injury at work in the last couple of years or something that keeps happening, they get a penalty. The more they're required to pay out, the higher your premium is going to be. So let's have a look. So the wages were $15,620.4 plus uniform allowance of $24, plus a meal allowance of $30, plus the leave loading of $598.37, plus your super, which was $1,464.55. So we tally that up, and in total they're paid $17,737.32. So remember, the reimbursements of dry cleaning expenses doesn't say what it is. If it did, we wouldn't include it. Really important to remember. How much of this are they going to pay? Well, they're 2.7% and a penalty of 0.25. They're going to pay 2.95%. So the first part we need to work out is how much WorkCover they'll pay. So 2.95% multiplied by 17,737.32. That's going to be $523.24. So that's WorkCover. The second part is they pay GST on this. So I'm going to write WC for WorkCover, GST, and that's 10% of this amount. And that is $52.32. And the third amount that they pay is a 1% occupational health and safety amount. So 1% of the original amount. 1% of 523.24, that's a decimal in there, is $5.23. Running out of space, sorry about that. So the third part is OHS and W, Occupational Health, Safety and Welfare. So there are three parts. You add them all up, and the total amount, I'm going to write that over here, is $580.79. So that's the total they will pay for WorkCover.